I have four roles to share with you today. They all fall under the customer service or customer support umbrella. They have different titles, but they do fall under that category across different industries. And all of these roles provide an option to get paid in the high $20 per hour range, ranging up to $32 per hour. And none of these roles require you to have a degree. And of course, they're all work from home job leads. First, I just want to remind you, make sure you grab your free download to free resource I created for you. Not only am I bringing you several job leads each week on this channel, but I also created this PDF for you with clickable links to 15 remote job sites that you can add to your toolbox. So make sure you check that out. Information will be down in the description box along with other helpful links. Let's jump into this video for today. First, we're going to look at this temporary role with Walmart. You know, I've shared this before on the channel if you've been here a while, and they are hiring for a senior resolution coordinator. And this is in the administrative and support services. It's an hourly role, again, temporary, so just make sure you take note of that. And it says they're currently hiring for candidates located in the following states, so make sure that your state falls within this list before you take the time to apply. And it says the Walmart Contact Center specializes in providing best-in-class service to customers, stores, and associates via phone, chat, and email. We are a metrics-driven center dedicated to driving results, where our associates thrive in this high-volume environment that handles over 10 million contacts per year. And it says at Walmart, we focus on the growth and development of our associates. Now, let's go ahead into the job functions. As a customer care resolution coordinator, you'll take a high volume of incoming calls, chats, and emails from customers, stores, and associates while navigating multiple systems to aid in answering questions and resolving issues. So you're not going to be solely on the phone back to back. There are these other avenues in which you'll be communicating with people. Now, the requirements: you must be able to type a minimum of 25 words per minute, must be proficient with Microsoft Office and just operating a computer, a high school diploma or GED is required, successful completion of their mandatory training, customer service experience, and preferred but not required is 6 months experience in a contact center or retail environment, and 6 months experience with computer processing is preferred as well. So really a lot of preferences and a pretty entry level role here, and they're paying up to $28 per hour for this role. So if you meet all or most of the requirements, definitely aim for this high end because you have the experience. If you're completely brand new, entry level, and have none of these skills and have never worked before, then you'd probably fall here. But otherwise, I would definitely aim to ask for the high end. And keep in mind, this is a temporary role. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the next one. This is a startup company. This is with Modern Health. They are rapidly growing in the healthcare field. This is a provider experience associate role, remote anywhere within the U.S. And Modern Health is a mental health benefits platform for employers. We are the first global mental health solution to offer employees access to one-on-one, group, and self-serve digital resources for their emotional, professional, social, financial, and physical well-being needs, all within a single platform. So we know the mental health space is really growing and booming, and there are several mental health companies and platforms that are really growing in the past several years, and this is one of them. Now it says Modern Health is a fully remote workforce, so that lets you know they are committed to being a remote first company and a hyper growth company that is often recognized for its excellence and winning awards such as World's Most Innovative Companies by Fast Company, the Top 25 Companies of San Francisco in 2023, and being a Well-Being Trailblazer Award. So like I mentioned, they are rapidly growing, highly recognized in their space. Now, it says we are looking for driven, creative, and passionate individuals to join in our mission. An inclusive and diverse culture are key components of mental well-being in the workplace, and that starts with how we build our own team. Now, it says if you're excited about a role, we'd love to hear from you. So what you'll be doing, I'm just going to read a couple of these and then I'll let you go over the rest on your own. You're going to respond to provider inquiries in a timely and accurate way via Zendesk, ensuring they're set up for success so they can deliver quality care to their members. So that means you're going to be speaking with probably the mental health therapists and mental health providers, or anyone that's using the Modern Health platform, okay, and help them just with getting set up on the system and any troubleshooting or just operational questions and issues they may have, and you're going to help update our internal databases with information about both member and provider accounts, technical issues and escalations. You're going to share feature requests and effective workarounds with team members, and it goes on from there. What they're looking for you to have to apply is 1 to 2. I will note first that it's really just these two that are like specific functions and experiences that you need to have. Everything else really is a transferable or soft skill that you can get from working probably most likely any role that you've already worked. So just keep in mind, as far as technical experience, you don't really need a lot for this role. So 1 to 2 years experience as a support agent or similar support role at a technology or healthcare company and startups are a plus. Experience using help desk software and remote support tools. And I will note, if you have customer support experience that's not at a tech or healthcare company, I would still apply if you have it in a different industry, because you can speak to how those skills in whatever other industry that were customer support are transferable, because they just are. Okay, so just make sure you're able to speak to that and show them that direct connection to boost your chance at landing a role. They want you to have experience using help desk software and remote support tools, and exposure to an understanding of how database systems work, demonstrated excellent communication, problem-solving skills, being able to prioritize your tasks and handle time management well, patience when handling escalations or complex cases. You must be a structured and solution-based thinker, comfortable working across multiple systems. So you have to be really comfortable just operating a computer and working within various software systems, which most of us are these days. Even if you don't know all the technical systems, but you can navigate between social media sites and whatnot, and especially using AI, then you qualify for being able to handle multiple different types of systems. Takes initiative and likes to build things from scratch with little direction, works well with different kinds of people, patient and composed when handling escalations, and the ability to thrive in a rapidly changing environment, continuously learn, and successfully manage projects with a sense of urgency. Okay, and then they give you your benefits package here, which is pretty stacked. You got your healthcare coverage, flexible spending account, generous time off, company-wide collective pause days. I love that, and shows that they are committed to the mental health practices that they speak about. Family support for parental leave. So if you're expecting a child in the near future, that's a benefit for you there. Family forming benefit through Carrot. Carrot is a popular in the healthcare space platform for fertility support and helping families that are growing in various ways. Family assistance benefit through Urban Sitter. Sounds like a babysitting service. I haven't heard of it before, but it sounds great. And professional development, so they're dedicated to helping you grow within the field. And then 401k, financial planning, and a lot more. You also get an annual wellness stipend to use on items that promote your overall well-being. So they're really dedicated to their employees. Let's look at their pay structure. So on the low end, they have $46,600 per year, ranging all the way up to $73,000 per year, you guys. So there's a wide range, but they do break it down for you so you can have a better idea of what you can expect to get paid based on where you live in the U.S. So they have it broken down into different zones, which is very common to see, especially with these tech companies. It's zone 1 through 3. So, for instance, if you live in probably the most expensive areas like San Francisco Bay Area or your New York City metro area, you'd be in zone 1, so that is the highest end here of their salary range. And then if, let's say, on the opposite end, if you live in a lot of southern states or any of the states listed here and anywhere in Texas outside of Austin, then you would fall into zone 4. So you'd be in this range here. And then everything else is in the middle. Just look at the listing they have here to see where you fit, okay? And again, this is with the company Modern Health. Let's jump into the next role. This is with the company GreenSpark. This is another rising tech company, and they work in the scrap metal industry. And they have a modern software system for seamless management of metal transactions, inventory, and yard operations. They're looking for a customer support rep. This is fully remote as well. So you're going to be managing an inbound ticket queue, phone call queue, and inbound chat support. So again, you'll be on the phone some of the time, but it will be split amongst handling tickets and chat functions as well. And as a customer advocate within the company, you're going to be gathering feedback, escalating critical issues, identifying trends, and working closely with cross-functional teams to address customer needs. And what they want you to have experience with product support, training, troubleshooting, and technical documentation, previous experience in a customer-facing role, preferably but not required in a B2B software environment. If you're not familiar, B2B is just business to business, or technology sales, a high level of organization, attention to detail, the ability to manage multiple priorities. So as you can see, there's a common theme here with these customer support type roles, even with different titles. They essentially want you to be able to navigate computer systems, navigate through different software, and just be a critical thinker, be able to problem solve, handle your time well, and manage different tasks simultaneously and back and forth. So it's mostly transferable skills, and you can get paid pretty decent salary working from home. As you can see, this one ranges from $60,000 all the way up to $70,000 per year, and it does not require you to have a degree. And another thing to point out, they have unlimited PTO. To relax and charge, you get your comprehensive benefits package here in addition to that, and a pretty decent salary for a remote role. So check this one out as well. Next, we're going to look at Fujifilm. You might be familiar with them. They're an electronics company, of course, specializing in film and digital cameras, Instax, things like that. They are looking for a customer support tech role, and this is phone support based remote within the US. And just quick pause. Again, please like and subscribe and share this video with a friend or family member if you're seeing any value in the roles and resources that I'm providing you in this video and on this channel. I appreciate the support so much. And let's go back to this role. Now, basically, you're going to be providing timely technical support and problem resolution to all customers. You're going to monitor critical accounts and actively participate in support services or activities to minimize downtime for customers, analyze and evaluate equipment performance, and it goes on from there. What they want you to have is a high school diploma or GED, 5 or more years of field service experience within the industry, working knowledge of electronics for 2 more years, field territory assigned experience. So if you haven't worked online for a tech company or within this electronics industry, you can also provide experience if you've worked for maybe AT&T or Verizon or something like that, or any other maybe like a Samsung, or maybe you used to work at Best Buy, or even if you worked at like any other major retailer and you had any experience maybe in the electronics area, that could qualify you for industry experience. And even if you don't have that specific experience, I would still speak to all these other transferable skills from whatever your job history is, because they don't always expect you to have, most often, all this experience. So just use what you have to your advantage and just be able to draw that line of connection from what you've done to this specific role, and you'd be surprised at how that could benefit you. And they want you to have outstanding customer service skills. Of course, you're going to be communicating with customers, possess necessary skills and attributes to include excellent communication and working knowledge of Microsoft applications. And this does require a state ID and a passport. They don't specify why, but that is something to take note of. And it says you must be able to travel approximately 15% of the time. So this could provide, if you're looking to change your scenery within your work and you're not tied to having to, be at home, and you don't mind working remotely, mostly from home, but maybe traveling every now and then, this sounds like a great opportunity. And the salary for this ranges from $28 per hour all the way up to $32 per hour, depending on your experience. So check that out. And as always, there's earnbetter.com. This is a free AI job search assistant that will help you create your free cover letter and resume in a professional manner, in professional format. You just upload your base resume, and they essentially just tweak it for you and kind of help you with the formatting, and you can go in and edit as needed and just tailor it specifically to what you're looking for. This tool gives you the hot words and keywords specific to that role to help you stand out in the applicant tracking systems and not get automatically knocked out before a recruiter can actually see it. So this is a great free resource for you to use. Again, all of the other resources, like your free download I created with the 15 remote job job sites, will be down in the description box below, along with some other helpful links for you, including the jobs I shared in this video. Please be sure to stay tuned. I will be rolling out some resources I'm working on for you coming in the next couple of months, hopefully. But in the meantime, just keep tuning in for these weekly job leads. And I thank you so much for your support, and I will talk to you guys again soon.